What's up YouTube, it's Robo13. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about all the new stuff that Apple released during their keynote event. They released new iMacs, new MacBook Pros, new Mac Minis, and of course the new iPad mini as well. So Tim Cook started off the event right away with a 13-inch Retina display, a 2560 by 1600 MacBook Pro. It's going to be starting at $1699 price point, has a 2.5 gigahertz i5 processor. It can be upgraded to an i7. It also has a turbo boost up to 3.1 gigahertz as well. It comes with 8 gigs of RAM stock. It has 128 gig flash drive, USB 3.0 ports, and Thunderbolt ports as well. And like I said, this is a Retina display, so it does have that nice pixel per inch as the other MacBook Pro did as well. This is also the base model of the MacBook Pro 13-inch. You can bump it up a few specs here and there, and it'll end up being $1,999. And then next, they announced the new Mac Mini. It comes with an Intel Ivy bridge. It can be i5 or i7. The base model comes with a 2.5 gigahertz dual-core i5 processor. The price point would be about $599, about $600. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabyte hard drive, USB 3.0, and Thunderbolt port as well. And then after that was the iMac, and this one was a pretty big upgrade from the previous iMacs. It's 5 millimeters thick at the edge. It does have this weird kind of design to it. It's thin at the edges, but then it has like a bump in the middle where all the components are stored. So it does kind of look strange, but it is extremely thin. You guys can see the pictures here, how thin it is. So it'll be coming in two models as always. It'll be having a 21.5 inch and a 27 inch models. The 21.5 inch is a 1920 by 1080 resolution, and the 27 inch has a 2560 by 1440 resolution as well. So they will both be coming with either i5s or i7 chips, the Intel cores, the USB 3.0 ports, Thunderbolt, and it'll also have Apple Fusion. Now this is like a combination of a solid state drive and a hard drive. I mean, they have both. It'll be coming with a 120 gigabyte or 128 gigabyte solid state drive, and then you can pair that with a 1 terabyte to 3 terabyte. I think there's a 2 terabyte as well, hard drive. And what that does is it'll install the OS, like the operating system, and the stock apps that come with an iMac built onto the solid state drive, so that the iMac will be able to boot those a lot faster. And then it'll take all the ones that you want to install, like all the new apps that you want to put on your iMac, and it'll put that on the hard drive. So that way you can boot and run the pre-installed versions of the applications really quickly, and then you can run your own applications yourself, and you can flip-flop them around however you want as well. I mean, this technology has been around forever, so Apple kind of just got in the playing field with it, but it's a good thing that it's finally coming to the iMacs. All right, now for some specific specs, the 21.5 inch starts at $1299. The price point, it has a 2.7 gigahertz quad-core i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM with a GeForce GT 640M graphics card, which is a pretty sweet graphics card from NVIDIA. Has a 1 terabyte hard drive, and it ships in November. Another 27-inch iMac has a $1799 price point. It'll start at 2.9 gigahertz quad-core i5 processor. It'll come stock with 8 gigs of RAM, the GeForce GTX 660M, so it does have a better graphics card than the 21.5-inch one. It'll have a 1 terabyte hard drive, and that one will ship in December. And both of these models can be upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM as well. Next was something that nobody really expected. It was the new next generation iPad, and now this is exactly the same size and look as the third generation iPad, but it'll be faster. It'll be twice as fast. It'll have the A6X processor. It'll have double the performance, like I just said. It'll have faster Wi-Fi, and Sprint LTE will be on that as well. If you guys are Sprint customers and want to use their 4G data, it'll be on the next, the fourth generation iPad, and that will be $499 price point, the exact same price point as the third generation ones. And as well, the third generation has dropped down in price. I believe it's the same price as the iPad mini, which we're going to talk about next. So the third generation iPad you can go get right now from Apple's website. I believe it's the refurbished kind. I'm not sure though. Go check it out. I'll have links in the description. I think it's a $329 price point, but if you want the same iPad but just with less specs, it's not as fast pretty much, that's like really the only spec upgrade that they gave it, go ahead and grab the $329 version. It's cheaper, and it's the same Retina display as the fourth generation that they just came out with. Next is the iPad mini. Now this has been the rumored device that they're going to be releasing this whole time, that for the past few months that people have been talking about it, and they finally released it. Is a 7.9 inch display, 1024 by 768, so that is the same resolution as the first generation iPad, but it's smaller, so it will look really, really good on the smaller screen, and that means that all the previous apps that worked on the iPads will also work on this iPad, just because the resolution is the same. It is 53% lighter than the fourth generation iPad, but it's the same as the third generation, so it's pretty much 53% lighter than the current iPad model. It'll have a dual core A5 processor, FaceTime HD camera, 5 megapixel rear camera. It'll be shooting in 1080p for the rear camera. It'll have LTE on all 3 of the biggest carriers. That's Sprint, Verizon, and AT&T. It claims about 10 hours of battery life, and it drops down to 9 hours when using LTE. It'll be coming in 2 different colors, the black and the slate, and the white and the silver, so the same colors as the current iPhone 5. The Wi-Fi one will start at $329, and the LTE one will start at $449. So if you guys want to go pick those up, they will be able to be pre-ordered on October 26th, and they will ship on November 2nd. But that's it. That's all the stuff that they released at this iPad mini event. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you going to be getting these new devices? I'll probably be getting the new iPad mini just because that's the only really thing that interests me right now. I already have an iMac, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't need to upgrade it just to make it a little bit thinner, a little bit faster. That's perfectly fine for me right now. But let me know what you guys are going to get, if you are going to be getting them, if Apple has, really stepped up the plate here and started making new awesome products, or if they're just making the little updates that they always have been doing. But once again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button down below as well. It helps me out a ton and only takes you guys a second. And if you haven't yet seen them yet, go check out my one channel. It is a Minecraft channel. It's called The Crafty Brothers. Me and my friend Josh and my brother Joey all play Minecraft on that. We have a lot of fun. We do Tech It. We do a bunch of other kind of series as well. So go check that out if you're interested in Minecraft at all. We have about 100 subscribers, so that's great. Go check that out if you guys want to see some Minecraft videos. That is it. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys are excited for all the new products from Apple that will be coming out in the next few weeks here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys.